Okay, good morning, everyone. We are from Group 7, and today we're going to present our presentation. Next, this is our member. First of all, noun. Noun are words used to name or refer to people, things, place, and ideas. In other words, it refers to both physical object and abstract concept. Nouns can be explained by words like the one below. Physical object, table, house, phone, floor, water, wind, etc. Abstract concept, time, idea, opinion, age, difficult, etc. From the example above, it can be seen that nouns do not only refer to physical object, but also abstract concept that exist in this world. Next. Function of noun. Broadly speaking, the function of noun is speaking are as follows. Number 1, subject. Example, life is wonderful. Second, object. X, the author has published his new book. Number 3, object of preparation. Example, we are going to fly to Jakarta tomorrow. Number 4, subjective complement. For example, he is John. Function of noun. Number 5, objective complement. For example, Mr. and Mrs. Smith named their baby Peter. Number 6, modifier of noun pairs. Example, World War. Number 7, head of noun pairs. English test. Next.
Pronouns. Pronouns are words used instead of nouns or nouns. Pronouns refer to nouns that have been mentioned or nouns that do not need to be specifically mentioned. The ultimate possessive pronouns is mine, yours, his, ours, and theirs. Next. Pronoun function. Pronouns have their own function in the preparation of a sentence. In English, its main function is as a substitute word for people, animals, inanimate object, and abstract object. In addition, another function of pronouns is to prevent repetition of words in a sentence. With a pronouns, a sentence doesn't look monotone, so it will be more fun. A type of pronouns, subject pronouns that serves as subject pronouns. Example, I listen to music. She is very diligent. He is a good teacher. Object, the pronoun that serves as the object. Example, she loves me. I love him. The cat is funny. I love it. Possessive, a pronoun that has the function of explaining ownership. Example, may I borrow your pen? I will visit his house. I love our family.
Now I'm gonna explain about verbs. Verbs are used to identify or explain the behavior of the perpetrator or explain events and circumstances. Verbs are divided into two, that is regular and irregular. Regular verb. A regular verb is one that conforms to the usual rule for forming its simple past tense and its past participle. To change a regular verb from present tense to past tense, you simply add d or ed to the end of the word. The past participle form of a regular verb is the same as the simple past form. Both and in ed, the difference is that the past participle form is used after an auxiliary verb like have. For example, the present, I helped my mom with dishes. Simple past, I helped with ed, my mom with dishes. Past participle, I had helped my mom with dishes for a week. Another example, I am studying economy right now as my major in Oxford University. I run across that bridge every morning to make my body stay fit and healthy. I studied math so hard last night because I'm so terrible at math and I don't want to fail the exam. She jumped to the pool this morning to save her beloved cat. The last one, Daria stopped someone to steal snacks at the supermarket this morning when we passed by in the way to college.
Irregular verbs. Irregular verb is a type of verb that does not follow the general rule of using ed at the end of the word to make the past tense or the past participle form. It means the spelling of an irregular verb can be tricky and may follow a different pattern. For example, fall, and the verb 2 is fell, and then the verb 3 is fallen. Fly become flew and flown. Bite, beat, beaten, blow, blew, blown, drink, drank, drunk, go, went, gone, see, saw, seen. Next. The example is number one, Gino came late to class yesterday. She became the artist that she wanted to be after a lot of practice. I began working on my thesis last night. My sister was bitten by a stray dog when she walked home after the party. My little sister blew a bubble as big as ball in the park this morning.
Now I'm gonna explain about adverb. Adverb is an adverb that functions to describe a verb, with which is a verb, or an adjective with which is an adjective. In example, there's adverbs are used to explain or provide additional information about verbs, adjective, or even the adverb itself. Usually, adverbs in the to describe the verb or this adjective that comes before it. Adverb can be categorized in several words. Adverb of minor, adverb of place, adverbs of times, adverb of frequency, and adverbs of degree. Next. 1. Adverbs of minor. It describes how something happens or is done. For example, verbs, it's fast, quickly, loudly, slowly, beautifully, professionally, politely, fluently, angrily, well, and etc. For example, sentence is, my dad never speak loudly, and did she play in the piano professionally, and she speaks English fluently. Number 2 is adverb of place. It describes the place where the event occurred or where the activity was carried out. For example, verbs is outside, inside, here, there, upstairs, downstairs, abroad, anywhere, and etc. For example, sentence, my brother and his family is abroad, and why does he likes to put everything everywhere? And I won't sleep downstairs. Next. 3. Adverbs of time. It's explained about time. For example, first, verbs is soon, yesterday, now, next week, last week, already, this Saturday, tomorrow, yesterday morning, before, lately, and etc. For example, sentence, it's have you seen this movie before? DC hasn't been very busy lately, and what will you do tomorrow? And 4. Adverbs of frequency. It's explain how often the activity is carried about. For example, verbs is always, usually, sometimes, never, twice, 3 times, often, monthly, every 3 days, daily, and etc. For example, sentence, David usually eats breakfast before school. We have been to Italy 3 times, and sometimes it is okay to be angry. And she always brushes her teeth before bed. Next. And the 5, adverbs of degree. It's describe how much or to what degree sometimes is done. For example, verbs, fully, very, completely, almost, pretty, to, terribly, brilliantly, much, so, and etc. For example, sentence, we aren't fully prepared to present it. And they are almost 20, and Annie is very good at writing stories.
Adjective is a word used to describe a noun or pronoun, which can be a person, place, animal, object, or abstract concept or thing. Next. The example of adjective are dark, hot, young, bad, pretty, tiny, selfish, stubborn, and bright. Types of adjective. There are several types of adjective used in sentence. One is proper adjective. This adjective describes an object with proper noun. For this type of adjective, it must begin with a capital letter. Example is an American pilgrim, the Turkish Empire, the West Java cuisine. 2. Descriptive adjective. An adjective that is used to describe the nature and condition of a person, animal, or thing. Example, a white dog, a new newspaper, a brave man, a beautiful baby, a round table. 3. Quantitative adjective. Used to explain how much of an object is intended. The word included in this quantitative adjective are little, much, no, any, some, enough, whole, sufficient, and half. Example is, he drinks too much beer, he ate a little bread, my sister broke too much money in her purse, my dad thought that I will eat that whole pizza alone, and can you cut this hamburger in half, please?
4. Numeral adjective. According to the number, numeral adjective describes a number in numeric or numeric form. In addition to explaining the number, numeral adjective can also be used to calculate the order in a condition. Example, I bought 5 series of books. My mom left me $2 to buy lunch. Don't forget to add a special request to our hotel reservation in order to get a free breakfast for 2. Could you make it double for me, please? Did you know he won 2nd place in the running competition? 5. Demonstrative adjective. Adjective used to indicate something, thing, or person that is specific. For example, this, that, this, those, such. Example, this is my doll, that is your bag, these are our car, those are the book. 6. Distributive adjective. This adjective serves to divide a noun in a sentence. Nouns can refer to people, inanimate objects individually or separately. Adjectives that go into dividing a noun are each, every, either, and neither. Example sentence, the 2 students had each a book. He was attacked with a fever every other month. You can take either side. You should take neither side. Every single day, my dog will be waiting on the corner of the street to see me coming home.
Okay, that's it from us. If you have any question, you can contact us. Thank you. Bye-bye.